Hey guys, it's your boy Rod from DBZSHFIGS.com, and today I'm bringing to you my final thoughts on Tamashii Nation's Lightning Week. So before we begin, I just want to let you know that I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Once I reach that milestone, I'll be giving away one of the Tamashii Nation store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challengers. So make sure you subscribe if you enjoy the content. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. So we start at the beginning. We first heard about this amazing upcoming event, Tamashii Nation's Lightning Week, that was going to be running from February 6th to February 17th. And actually, as of recording this video, it is February 17th. So I'm at the end of the event, technically ends at 5 p.m. and it's about like 10 a.m. right now. But anyways, this amazing almost 2-week-long event that they're promoting where we're supposed to get new exclusives and more. And on top of that, free shipping on anything you buy on Premium Bandai for those 11 days. And to top it off, they announced that we were getting a re-release of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Super Saiyan 2 Goku, as well as the brand new best selection version of the legendary Super Saiyan Goku. So I could tell you, from what I thought, I honestly had really high hopes for the event. I thought the Super Saiyan 2 Goku re-release was going to be, just the beginning. It was already amazing, but it was just going to be the beginning. I thought there was a lot more to come. And then the free shipping on top of that, chef kiss. Not as good as it seems. And then, we began to see a little bit of cracks come along. Lack of announcements. So we heard about Lightning Week, and then for a few weeks, nothing else. We had the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, we had the legendary Super Saiyan, and then just nothing until they announced that we were gonna get Goku Mini, Vegeta Mini, Piccolo Mini, all throughout the event, which to me was like, who's asking for these? Anyone that already wanted the mini diamond figures already had them. I think Piccolo's the only one that had not really been properly released up to that point, but the other two, Goku and Vegeta, if you wanted them, you probably already had them. So that wasn't really a big announcement in my opinion. And then one that was a big announcement, emphasis on big, was the reveal of the Super Saiyan 2 Goku prize, which $100. This figure, a couple years back, I think it was like 3 years ago, was an exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con for $70. So you're telling me that the same figure you released 3 years ago, you're going to charge $30 more now? And don't get me wrong, I understand inflation is a thing. I know costs go up with companies. But the fact is that they already had made the figure. They already had the mold. They already had all of these, the engineering done on the entire figure, all the accessories. They just had to reprint them, remake them at the factory. If anything, the only new thing they were doing is making a new box just because they wanted to. Could have just been a little add-on to the previous event box that we had, but they wanted to make it one of the normal white boxes, which is fine, but charging $30 more for the same figure is crazy to me. However, I guess the silver lining was that if you wanted the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, it was reselling for like $120 minimum. So I guess in a way they were quote unquote scalping their own figure, which, I mean, you could have your own thoughts about that, but I just think it's a little crazy. And then on top of that, the legendary Super Saiyan Goku got a price change. So I was really happy that I do my update series every week, because if you watch this, You know that I showed that they were gonna sell the legendary Super Saiyan Goku for $40, and then come to find out, they sneakily decided to raise it to 45. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think at the point when you already advertise it at $40, I feel like you can't really raise the price, or else it's just a bad look for you. Especially when we got to see the tiny amount of accessories that the figure comes with. When we learned there was going to be a best selection legendary Super Saiyan Goku, we all knew that pretty much meant that they wanted to make the figure be more accessible to the average person. So they wanted to lower the price, which obviously would mean let's take away some of the accessories. We accept that. We understand that. It makes sense. However, me personally, I figured that they were gonna, take away the Kamehameha effect piece, because effect pieces, for whatever reason, they value those at around like $20. And then probably like a pair of hands and then one face less. Come to find out, it literally includes a total of 2 faces. So 1 additional face and then like 2 additional pairs of hands, which I think they just went a little too far. Best selection or worst selection, I don't know. There was a glimmer of hope, a big glimmer of hope. Maybe I was wrong. They announced that there was going to be a live stream to kick off the entire event on February 6th. And 2 days before the live stream, I personally noticed when I went on Premium Bandai randomly, and then I just saw a bunch of these amazing figures from the past uploaded up to the site saying that they were going to be available when the event started at 5 p.m. on February 6th. So I quickly went to Reddit. I told everyone that I possibly could, made a video on YouTube telling everyone, look at what they're doing. They're actually going to be re-releasing all of these amazing figures. We're talking about all the San Diego 2024 Comic-Con exclusives. We're talking about King Cold, Full Power Frieza, Super Android 17, Kiwi, Trunks GT, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta 15th anniversary, and the Toyotaro version Ultra Instinct. And the one I feel like everyone was mostly excited about was this guy right here, Beast Gohan, for $65. Yeah, I didn't mention. They were all up for the retail price. All of these figures you could find in the aftermarket, but I mean, some of them cost a little more than retail. Some of them are like double retail. So this was going to be a great way for people that have been collecting for a long time and just maybe they missed the pre-order window. Maybe they didn't have the money at the time. It was going to be amazing for people that just recently joined the line and they missed out on all these great figures, and they were going to get a chance to, spend $500, $600, $700 on all of them, because that's what we thought was going to happen. We thought these were going to be widely available for everyone. I mean, you got to remember, the event had been announced for 11 days. We thought there was going to be constant content for 11 days, but come to find out, it was the biggest letdown of an event. And I feel like I just have to get it out right now. This is just my opinion. I don't need Bandai, a big multi-billion-dollar company, Tamashii Nations, to come after me just for saying these words. It's just my opinion. It was just my experience. It's not defamatory. It's just what I experienced. So to kick off the live stream event that was supposed to happen at the beginning of Lightning Week, there was a lot of issues with the live stream. I don't understand how a company this big hasn't figured out how to do a live stream. But if you were there, it was like static on your ear for like 10 minutes. They had to send so many links to different live streams that they were trying to get up and running. But anyways, that wasn't even the biggest issue that was happening at the moment. As soon as the clock struck 5 p.m. and we were all ready to buy all those amazing figures that I mentioned previously, literally as soon as the clock hit 5, everything was sold out. everything was unavailable. I went on 5 different figures, all of them showing out of stock. So, me personally, I thought, oh, maybe they haven't, uploaded the stock. Maybe they haven't reset the website. But then as the minutes kept going, as the live stream kept malfunctioning and starting and stopping, it just kind of became evident that they were actually out of stock. And that led to a lot of hate, a lot of backlash, a lot of sad people, a lot of angry people, and then a lot of theories as to what was happening. One of them was maybe there was little to no stock. Maybe they had like 5 of each, and as soon as somebody added the figure to their cart, then, that was it. It was gone. Or the more nefarious one was the fact that maybe there was people botting the site, which does make sense because I don't know if you've ever bought something on Premium Bandai, but for me, it's kind of like a long process. You have to add it to the cart. You got to go to checkout. You got to, agree to their services. You got to input your credit card on a different pop-up window and everything. It takes time, but literally everything went out of stock as soon as the clock hit 5. So I'm thinking there might have been botting, which to me was crazy. I know that there's botting in like sneakers. Obviously, I know there's botting in like Pokemon cards right now, etc. I would have never thought there's botting in Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. I understand that these sell for a little more on the aftermarket, but I didn't really think people cared enough about these to be botting them. So that was something crazy that I learned. And then on top of that, one of the theories, which I want to reiterate again, just a theory, I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but a lot of people were throwing out the phrase bait and switch. So if you don't know what bait and switch is, basically it's when a company advertises an item so that the customer is excited and goes to the store or goes to the website. And then when they get there, that item is not what it seemed. It's no longer available, but they're trying to sell you on something different. And that basically kind of summarized what happened here. I'm not saying it's what they planned or what they did, but it just seemed like promoting all of these different amazing figures, and then a bunch of us get on the site and they're gone ASAP. And then now we're just left looking at pre-ordering a $75 King Goma, or pre-ordering, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, or, getting figures that have been available for a long time, like Saiyan Raced on Earth Goku, or stuff like that. Or the overpriced Super Saiyan 2 Goku exclusive edition. They still have that one up. I don't know how many they sold, but... And then last but not least, once the live stream actually got going, it was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had. Like, they clearly knew what happened. They clearly knew all the Dragon Ball figures, the ones we wanted, were gone in a second, because they just spent the whole stream playing a game of trying to ignore Dragon Ball for whatever reason. They had Dragon Ball figures out on the shelf, and at one point they were like, let's just get these out of the way so that people don't bring it up anymore. If you were in the chat, I saw a lot of my subscribers there, and they were not happy. Most of the comments, I would say like 95% of the comments on the live stream were regarding the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line and how everything's sold out and how they need to address it. And yeah, they just spent the whole live stream not addressing anything. Everything was good and dandy. They were going over every other single IP that Premium Bandai has except Dragon Ball. And then biggest letdown part 2. So this one is kind of funny. if you don't know right now, they're doing a North America Daima like world tour kind of thing where they're going to 3 different malls in North America and having a Daima expo, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool event. I would have loved to go, but one of the selling points for the S.H.Figuarts line specifically was that you have to buy a certain amount of Daima figures and then you would get a free stand with your purchase. However, what I found funny was that during Lighting Week, they had Mini Goku, Mini Vegeta, Mini Piccolo up on the side, and they started announcing that they were going to give out a free Daima stand with each figure. So if you order the Goku, you get a free stand. If you order the Vegeta, you get a free stand. If you order the Piccolo, you get a free stand. Now, 2 points I want to make with that is A, clearly these Daima figures are not selling as well as they hope, which is something that I had predicted, because now they're giving free shipping and giving you a stand, which stands, they value themselves at like $10. So it's basically like they're giving $10 more to you and free shipping. So they're really biting into their margins, if you think about it, just to get rid of these Daima figures. And then the second point was that, honestly, had I gone to one of the Daima North America tour things, and maybe I just wanted a Goku, but, I wanted the stand, so I decided to buy the Vegeta as well, I guess, or the Piccolo, even though maybe I didn't want it, but I wanted the stand. And then if I would have found out that I could have just waited and then bought the figure on Premium Bandai with free shipping, and it would have already included the stand, I think I would have been a little mad. I think I would have been a little disappointed. Personally, I wasn't in that scenario, but if you were, maybe leave a comment below and tell me what you think. I mean, it's cool for the rest of us, right? But I feel like I would have felt a little burned had that just been me. And then moving on, a little more quote-unquote shady marketing. So this one I stumbled across myself on last Thursday. I got an ad from Premium Bandai for the Super Android 17 on Instagram, which I thought was weird. I mean, I clicked the link because I was like, oh, maybe they put them back up. But nope, it just leads you to Premium Bandai so you could buy, King Goma or whatever, but not these crazy cool figures. And then somebody on Reddit posted that they got an ad for Matching Vegeta. That's crazy because Matching Vegeta was never even announced. It wasn't even part of the very exclusive nice figures that were loaded in for like a minute. That, like, you click on it and it just takes you to the site. So that's wild to me that they could just advertise figures that are not available, were never planned to be available, haven't been available for years. And then the last one, I got this one from Wasting Money on Instagram. If you don't follow him, make sure you follow him. He's an amazing content creator. But he put this one up that he got an ad for the Toyotaro Ultra Instinct Goku. And then if you click on the link, it takes you to the regular Ultra Instinct Goku on Premium Bandai, which I just thought was hilarious. Like, the phrase bait and switch, I think this basically exemplifies that. They advertise the Toyotaro edition, you click on it, and it takes you to the non-Toyotaro edition one. That was just funny. But yeah, I mean, overall, I just feel like the event was very lackluster for being a 11 days long event. Like I said, I thought there was going to be constant announcements, constant releases. I will say they did, for whatever reason, release Pan GT randomly on a day, which I thought was cool. I was able to buy her. I let all my subscribers know that she was up there, so hopefully some of you bought her. But yeah, that was basically the only other release during those 11 days. And then, I mean, the free shipping stuff is It was very nice. Don't get me wrong. Free shipping is always a great thing. However, I think this event just exemplified the fact that they can afford to do free shipping on these figures because I think their margins are very high already. These figures sell for like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. So you're going to tell me that you can't offer free shipping normally? And if you really don't want to do free shipping, why can't it be like $4 or $5? Other websites, other toy companies, they offer $4 to $5 shipping. Why do we have to pay $10 shipping on Premium Bandai? I don't know how they haven't sorted that out. This Lightning Week just showed to me that they really can do it, but they're just choosing not to. And then another issue was the delivery window, in my opinion, is getting a little out of hand. For me, the one that basically came to mind was the Legendary Super Saiyan Goku Best Selection. So that one gets reissued like every year, the regular version. So they literally have the figure in production. They are not making anything new except maybe changing the box a little because it includes less accessories. But I don't think that should take that long. And the delivery window is in September, I believe. So you're going to tell me it's going to take 7 months to get a figure that's already in production, to make it a new box maybe, and then get it to us? I don't think it should take that long. And then, of course, you have, the Broly 40th anniversary second. That one's getting delivered in January. You're ordering your figure in February, and you basically have to wait a whole year to get it in your door. I think it's getting a little out of hand, in my opinion. And then just to top it off, last thing, the second live stream. So if you don't know, they announced that they were having a second live stream. And we figured they were going to be talking about the whole fiasco with the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts selling out instantly. But if you were unfortunate enough to put time aside to join that second live stream, that's time we won't be getting back in our lives. Basically, two things happened. Their explanation or their quote-unquote apology for what happened with the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts selling out so quickly was basically, if you weren't there when these figures were originally released, oh well, that's on you. That's basically what I got from everything they were saying. So I don't think they're going to do anything about it. And the rest of the live stream was them just teaching us how to use Premium Bandai as if we don't know already. It was a complete waste of time. So anyways, that's going to be pretty much it. Just some final thoughts. I think we as a community should lower our expectations going forth when they announce these kind of events. I think this Lightning Week was a big letdown. It was not anything that I had expected. It was actually even worse than what I thought was going to happen. But the issues will probably not be made right. They did release like a little comment on their Instagram saying that they're going to look into it and stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. But based on the second live stream, it just seems like they have the attitude of, it's you guys' fault for not getting them when they were originally coming out, even though most of you weren't collecting at that point or had the money maybe, it's on you. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. What do you think about the whole Lightning Week event? Do you have any thoughts about it? Well, how was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day.